Please start recording the video. So, uh, what you have done till now? I set up the server. We set up the server. We created the users. We created a user called Palo, and the user is member of distributed com user, event log reader, and server operator. And we need to give this command called wmimgft.msc. It's an instrumentation service, like any type of network devices to integrate, the user should have the permission from here. So right click, go to properties of WMI control, select the security, expand the root, select the CMI version security, add advanced file now. We need to select the username follow. So we have the username PALO. Follow is the user. So we can give him full control to manage. No issue. So we can click apply and OK, OK and close. So the server is ready to work. Okay. So I'm going to minimize this server. Now let me go to our firewall. Oh my God. Before also 70%, now also 70%. Let me power off once. Power on again. It's taking time here. Wait. So it takes time again. Username is admin and password. So system info. It got 134 actually. So username is admin, password is admin. Then login. So here, first of all, I need to configure these interfaces. So, okay, it's good. It's been saved. So I have 192.1.254. Let me make sure that I'm able to ping to the server IP or not. So I need to go to command prompt in server ping 192.168.1.254. Okay, I'm able to reach the server. Means IP address is correct. After we assign this IP, we need to go to the devices. We need to allow different types of the services. This is something called custom root configurations. When you are going for devices in setup, we have services. We need to go for services, go to service root configuration, customize that. So we have some services like first service, the main service is called Kerberos, KRBROS. So the source interface that you should listen this Kerberos protocol on Ethernet 1 by 1. Click OK. Also, you have a Ldap, Ethernet 1 by 1. In my case, I am using 1 by 1. Sometimes in your production network, whatever the interface that is been connected to the DMZ, where servers are there, you need to enable them only. We don't have HTTP. You don't have DNS is also very important. Ethernet, so 192.1.254. Inside Ethernet 1 by 1, DNS, Kerberos, Ldap. Then again, you have UID agent. UID agent. Sometime you may have TACAX, syslog server, radius, panorama, like whenever you have like the place of the servers are there, you need to enable them manually. So we have 192.1.254, see the mouse, 254, 254, 254, 254. So click OK. So after you enable this custom root configuration, we need to create an Ldap profile. So in the device tab, you need to go to your the server profile. Go to the Ldap. Here it is. Have a Ldap profile. So create add. It is asking the profile name. It is Ldap profile 1. Who is our server? The server name is SI. You can give any name. Here, no issue. The Ldap server IP address is 192.168.1.1. This should be correct. Start typing. So 192.168.1.1. By default port number is 389. Okay. So these settings should be very correct. Small mistake, you get an issue. In server setting, we are using Active Directory. It has a bind DN. The bind DN, it's like a domain name. So here we'll be using D capital, DC equal to, what is our domain name? Paloalto, Paloalto, comma. Again, DC is equal to COF, form. Just use tab. There is a base DN it is. Bind DN, your authentication username. That's you created a Paloalto. Paloalto.com. What is this password? Test@123. Confirm the password. Key cap test at 123. So password should be matching. So it required the bind that this is your DNS retrieval and so on. All this let it be. We don't have any SSL or TLS security connections between server and firewall. You can uncheck them. Then you click OK. Once commit, better. We created a Ldap authentication profile first. Then we need to create authentication profile. So to create an authentication profile, we have a here in the device tab only authentication profile. Click add. This is AUTH for authentication. PRO profile 1. So here the local authentication type, the type is local database we have. We have a radius, SAML, Kerberos, but we are using Ldap. SAML is for cloud. Akax is Cisco servers actually. Radius servers are there, not the local database, Ldap. So server profile you created before, so you need to select Ldap profile. Is asking the login attribute. So this is something called again MCSE. You can go to the google.com. It's an SAM account name in AD. That is your Active Directory. Here they'll give you a SAM account name as some user principal name like this. SAM account name. It will be a small letter, capital letter, and all that. That makes it. So here you see, this is a user principal name we call UPN. How the user should log in. Just I required the same name. S small letter, AM capital letter, A is capital letter, account small letter, N capital again. So instead of writing all that, I copied and I'm going to paste that. So let it be expired warning days. What is our user domain name? Domain name is Paloalto.com. We don't require any multi-factor authentication. In the advanced tab, you can click add. You can choose all users. So click. So failed attempts. If two times the user got failed, it can be blocked. Lockdown time, maybe you can give 10 minutes or 60 minutes, 1 hour. We don't require going for account lockout. So click OK. Then once again, let us commit. After we commit, we need to go for map. We need to map the users and group settings as well. So when you are going for a device, we have the user identification, user mapping setting. So if you click Paloalto Networks user ID agent service, so it's asking the username. Username is better you type our domain name, PALO, Paloalto dash username, Palo. This is the best way of authenticating the servers. We can give Palo username at paloalto.com domain name. Here it does not ask you like UPN, user principal name, no. So you give the password, T capital, test@123, test@123. Server monitoring, you keep all the settings, default settings. This is a communication between server and client, NTLM, redistribution, syslog filter. It's not required. So just we need to give authentication, click OK. Then when you are going for, we need to go for the user group setting. If you have done everything correct, if you click add, this is something called group maps, group mapping. Server profile name will come up. Ldap profile it is. Then user domain name is not if you can type paloalto.com. It's a domain name. User object, domain names, mail domain, group settings, all those things comes up now. You see here, when you create the group, just 1 minute here. Hello, Anna. So you see here we can add this Ansible group, Python group, Java group. Different types of the groups can be added. Then I click OK, then commit. Or before commit, also I can go for user map setting. Also you can go to server monitor. You can go for add. SRV1, you can give any name. It's an active directory. Your server IP address is 192.168.1.1. Also, you can click OK. You can discover them also. Let me commit. Later, we can discover. This is the main. So once you add this user, you see here the server one is connected. It comes green color, and even the groups are been available here in our list. Then the main important thing is when you are creating a policy. Now you see here, this is Java group. Source inside, destination is outside. We never touch this tab, user. I told you this, I will tell you at the ending of the classes. So in the user, if you select here, I can select my Java group. So this group contains the users in the server. Then this policies is going to be applied for all users who are there in the Java group. So maybe what applications they want to access services, action, you know all of that. Then I can click commit and commit. That's it. Now, actually, I permitted to go to outside only this Java group. Only the Java group only they can access internet. Other users they cannot access. So for all that purpose, but you need to have a domain. You know, it should be the network should be in the domain network. It's not in the work group. In the work group, you cannot do this. You need to have a server. Then in the server only, if you have the authentication server active directory only, you can do all this. Okay, then. So tomorrow we'll see site-to-site VPN. Okay, so you can do all these labs like this. Okay, then we'll see tomorrow. Okay. Okay, Sai.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.